is parallel and series. Good day. Our topic is about series and parallel circuit connection. What is the difference between the two circuits? I will demonstrate, or I will show the actual connection of these two circuits so that you will understand fully what I am talking about. First, what is a series? A series circuit connection is the circuit in which the electricity has to pass through all the components in the circuit and has no alternate path, is termed as a series circuit. The series circuit connections are very rare in house wiring, but they are sometimes used in strings of Christmas light or landscape luminaries. Series circuit, if one light bulb failing, it will cause the entire string to go dark. When the bulb goes out in a string of holiday lights, it creates an open circuit in the wiring. The advantages of a series circuit is easy to design and build the circuit. If a component breaks, the current flow stops. The cost to build a series circuit is less compared to parallel circuit. The disadvantages of a series circuit is if a single bulb in series is blown, then no current will flow in the circuit. If the load is increased, if more bulbs are connected, then the lights get dimmer. Next is parallel circuit connection. Parallel circuit connection is very common in use. Various lamps and electrical appliances in our own homes are connected in parallel so that each of the lamp and appliances can be operated independently. For us to have control over the individual lamp. Or load, they have to be wired in parallel. In such a way that the hot and neutral wires maintain a continuous circuit pathway independent from the individual devices that draw their power from the circuit. The disadvantages is a parallel circuit is that they require more wiring. Additionally, the voltage can't be increased in a parallel circuit without decreasing the resistance in the circuit. The advantage of a parallel circuit connection is that if one loop is disconnected, then the other remains power. So, we will try to connect the series connection first. As you can see in the diagram, from line 1, it will go to the bulb number 1, and it will go to bulb number 2 and bulb number 3. And from line number 2, go to the switch, and it will connected to line number 1. So we will try to connect all the wires of this series circuit connection. So we will start. Remember, don't play electricity because this is dangerous. Going to valve number 2. Going to valve number 3. And then we will connect line 2. It's not enough, so we will strip it. Use a stripper. And then on line number 2, let's go to the switch. Going to switch. Then here, then this one from line number 1 and line number 2, we will connect each other. So it's very easy to connect the series circuit connection. So we will try also to connect the parallel connection. As you can see, more wire than the series circuit connection. From here, from line 1, it will go to bulb number 1 and go back to line number 2, which is the switch, and go back to circuit breaker. And then we need a traveler so that it will go to bulb number 2. And also number 3, we need a traveler going to bulb number 3 and go back to line 2. So we will, I make a wire with the color coded so that you can see what is line 1 and line 2. But if you don't have a color coded wire, you have to put some tag or use electrical tape to put here, tag red here, and this, if the black, you have tag yellow, so that you know what is line 1 and line number 2. So we will line up first the line number 1 going to bulb number 1. So from here we start. And then we go to bulb number 1, which is this connection. And we need a traveler, as I told before, that we need a traveler going to bulb number 2. And then a traveler going to bulb number 2. So this is the connection. We will connect yes, and then we need a traveler again going to bulb number 3. So we will connect this one. This one is a wire connector. Then here, from traveler going to this one, bulb number 3. Okay, so we already finished connecting this line number 1. Next connection is line number 2. Put it here. So we need to connect to this switch. So from line number 2 it will go to switch going to this. So we need a wire to connect. So connector, it will here, it will go to the switch here, and then it will go to bulb number 2. So this is the wire for bulb number 2. So we will connect. And next is we need a traveler also to go to number 2 bulb. So next is bulb number 2, the traveler, this one. Next is we need a traveler going to bulb number 3. This one. As you can see, it's very easy to wire, to line up line 1 and number 2 because of the color coding of the wire. And then we will connect to the last bulb. With the wire connector. Here. From traveler going to bulb number 2. Okay. So it's finished. As you can see, parallel number 2, parallel circuit connection is a lot of wire, while the series circuit connection, the wire is less. So once again, we will check first our line before we switch on. Before we start to switch on or put a power, we need to check first our line. But if you have a doubt, you need a multi-tester to check if your connection is a short circuit. Here, line number 1 going to bulb number 1, bulb number 2, bulb number 3, and then going back to line number 2 switch. I think it's okay. So, but better we will check it by a multi-tester. We will check if this one is a short circuit. When checking this one, the circuit breaker should be off. So I will check. Okay. We will adjust. Okay. Okay. It's okay. Now, we need to put a bulb so that we can check continuity. Then try again. We will switch on. It's okay. Our connection is good. So we try also the parallel connection. From here, we will check it one by one. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Going here, going to. Okay. 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 I think it's good. We'll see. Okay. Okay. connection is good. So let's try to give it power. What is the actual difference between these two circuit connection? So we go first for series. I will switch on. Okay, and okay, as you can see, the light is dim. Because the main reason why series arrangement is not used for connecting domestic electrical appliances in a circuit, because if one electric appliance stop working due to some defect, then all other appliances also stop working, as the whole circuit is broken. So we will try also to switch on the parallel. Let's see what will happen. Switch on. Power. Wow, it's very good, shining. Okay, that is the difference between the series and parallel. A parallel circuit are used in homes because loads can be operated on their own. The load has the full power of the circuit when using a parallel circuit instead of a series circuit. So we will try to disconnect one bulb of series circuit connection. What will happen? I will not switch off. I will just take out one bulb. What will happen to the rest of the bulb? As you can see, there's no more power to number 2 and number 3 bulb, because that is only one path circuit. How about bulb number 2? If I take out, what will happen? It's the same. How about bulb number 3? If these two will still light on or switch off? The same. That is how they don't want to use it. It's very rare to use in a home, at home. Next is the parallel circuit. What will happen? I will take out one bulb. The rest is still have a power, because it has its own power or independent. So even I take out these two, still the number 3 bulb have a power. And that's how it's worked, these two, series and parallel. I hope you understand what is the difference between a series and a parallel circuit connection. That's all, folks. Thank you for watching.